You're about to die. Salute you.
That actually looks like a serial killer mask.
This is the helmet I wear when I go out raping.
Oh dear. You can sit there the whole time and have that on.
Toxic table time.
Sit down special. We're going to talk about sit downs and upcoming stuff like Summerslam, any Armed Gods things that are coming up. Quite tired from the weekend actually, even though I did fuck all but sit there. Doing the bracket, the fucking app kept like fucking up. It was really pissing me off. The amount of times I only smashed my phone into 1,000 pieces. Yeah, so sorry, if you only pulled once, then that's why, because the bracket just kept fucking the names up. I put like the winner and it would put the loser forward. I was like, no, that person's
Blame it on the black bracket.
Huh?
Blame it on the blacket. I just can't control my feet. I just can't.
So I deleted that app and I'll have to try and maybe next year sort something out, better app or something. Because I'm not doing that shit again. Other than that, I think it ran quite smoothly, didn't it?
It ran really well. Had good turnout from
Really?
Welsh people.
Oh, stink of fucking cigar.
Welsh people.
Yeah, what was it? Eddie, are you done?
He's like this. Eddie, are you done?
He said, this place is nice. This whole estate could buy the whole of Wales, I think.
Wales is a shithole though, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Especially Merthyr Tydfil.
Merthyr.
What a fucking
Merthyr.
dive.
Down.
We only had one lady turn up.
Yeah, so all these women that I've seen, even on Instagram, their little women community, whatever, and only one woman turned up for a British sit-down title.
To be fair, I never advertise a female class because I know that they won't turn up. But if you are, I will do a female class next year, and if none of you lot fucking turn up, I'll never do it again, and I'll slag you off to the end of my days.
And you'll feel the power of my pimp hand.
I didn't pull because of my pec. Blew my damn pec off.
Blew my damn pimp.
That shit.
But the women's, if you were to do a women's class for next year, whoever won would be the first ever female British sit-down champion. So you'd be in the arm wrestling history books. That's something to aspire to be, isn't it?
So May next year, I will do a female open class because you're all skinny bitches anyway. So it don't matter what weight class you'll be, and you can compete for the women's British sit-down title. So you better fucking turn up.
Yeah.
And I'll have a few old granddads saying, "Is there a masters class?" I'm like, no, because there's only fucking 2 of you here.
Yeah, a master's class. Yeah, chess is next week in the community hall. Yeah, and the week after that's bingo. Today's arm wrestling. Yeah, if you feel like you're too old to do it, fuck off.
Then you probably shouldn't.
If you feel like I'm too old to do it, then yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
Probably the best turnout yet,
Go
though.
take your warfarin, check your pacemaker. Although Edward, is it his name Edward Dunn?
Eddie Edward, who gives a fuck?
Edward Enel. He became British champion, novice. And I think he might have been the oldest competitor there. So proving old dogs can hunt.
Rumble, old man, rumble.
And they're in the game. He, I don't know if it's his son.
The one that looked like a badger / school teacher.
Like a substitute school teacher. You know when your substitute school teacher used to come in and be like, yeah, we got a substitute teacher, and then they turn around and go, shut the fuck up. Everyone would be like, oh shit. That wasn't him. But he does look like a substitute teacher, and he had some all-out fucking wars. One point I thought I was watching the telly and someone had paused it because they were just like that.
Yeah, that was with that Eric.
It was becoming a staring competition.
That was match of the day. Although Wayne Armstrong had a few good matches, didn't he?
Yeah, and he competed in 2 classes.
The Magpie, collecting all that gold.
He was like, shiny. Talking of magpies, Andy Thorne turned up, got obliterated by me in 0.2 seconds and went, yeah, no trophies for me today. Think I will go home.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, so that was the Over the Taff team.
Yeah, they turned up in good numbers. Hastings turned up in good numbers.
Hastings, yeah. Milton Keynes, we saw the return of the Moroccan Sunset.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing a 7XL 90.
Yeah, why'd he turn up in his fucking pyjamas?
I did ask him if he could have found a bigger t-shirt, but apparently that's the biggest one he had. And it was good to see him back.
Bit more training and I think he'll be back to where he was. Because he's like the nicest, angriest person you'll ever see. Meet even, because he talks so calmly and nice. And then when he's on the table, he's like, you could just see that there's some inner rage in there.
I reckon he's the sort of person that, like, gets up to make you a cup of tea, but if he stubbed his little toe on the coffee table, he'd smash it into a million pieces and throw it out of his front window. Going, you fucking can! And then he'd turn around to you and go, okay, I'll just get your tea.
2 sugars, was it?
2 sugars, yeah. And you'd just be sat there like, you alright? That's what I reckon he's like.
Daff turned up.
Yeah, Daff.
He's been a few times. It's like he's been about three
He's a bit of a
times.
sit-down
He
veteran now.
He got some silverware. Beat Reece Aldridge, his all-time nemesis.
Yeah.
Pinned Reece, and Reece went, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" and threw the pad. I'm gonna go walk up and down the room like I'm really hard.
And then I saw him go sit in the corner, sit on a woman's lap, and actually start breastfeeding. And she was stroking his head, going, "It's okay." And Reece was like, I don't even know who the woman was.
I think Jay Hughes and Andrew Smith had a sleeping competition going on between them both, because they both just there like that. But you talk to Jay and he'd actually go, whereas Andrew Smith just...
Andrew Smith is asleep with his eyes open.
I think he's dead.
Because he's a snake. Because he's a rattlesnake, he's just there.
I'll tell you what though, he is one rude cunt. I turn up to the venue early, he's already there, he's been there for 3 days waiting in the car
On the
park.
ceiling.
And he goes, "You Sussex lot are always late, always leave it to the last minute." I'm like, fucking calm down, mate.
Should have just gone, bang!
If you read the thing, I said it
What's that
starts
on
at
time,
11,
you cunt?
not fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. How am I leaving it to the last minute? Fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. He's got a match at Summerslam, actually.
Fuck it.
Who did we put him against for Summerslam?
Our little newbie, Sussex newbie. Forgot Harry.
Oh, that idiot. Not sure if he'll win that, you know.
And we had
Jake Starling turned up saying he's not going to pull because he arm wrestled on Sunday and his shoulders are hurting.
Yeah.
Even though that was a week ago.
That might have been the story he told you, but when I went to convince him to pull, he was like, "Oh, but yes, last night I was shaving my pussy, and the razor slipped, and I sliced put a tiny little slice in one of my flaps. And,
fuck it.
and it's chafing and I'm a bit sore. He goes, so I don't know if I can compete today because I've got a sore pussy.
A sore pussy?
I went, what's that got to do with your arms? And he was like, fuck, okay, I'll enter. And then I went, enter for free as a last minute substitute. And he went, free? Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Jumped straight in there. Fucking wins both arms, doesn't he?
Yeah, but before every match he was like, oh, my shoulder hurts and my arm hurts and my hand
Just
hurt.
in case he lost.
Just in case he lost, so he had the excuse ready. And then he'd just go, clunk, and he'd just win.
Yeah, and he ended up winning both arms, the fucking idiot.
And he took third in the overall, I think.
Yeah, and he gave Greg Foster all he could handle in the overalls.
Greg Foster won it again.
Greg Foster is now a 4-time on each arm. Did he do both arms? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's now 4-time on each arm. So he's now an 8-time British sit-down champion, and he won the overall left as well.
Yeah.
So could you say Greg Foster, pound for pound, might be the greatest sit-down arm wrestler in British history?
Oh my god.
Oh.
You're going to make him even more arrogant.
Oh, fuck. I bet he loves hearing that. I bet he's like that, rewinding it. Say it again.
The greatest. The greatest. He said, I'm the greatest.
Well, might be right. In terms of sit-down titles, he probably holds the most titles.
He's won it fairly comfortably, to be honest, as well. Hasn't he?
Yeah, dominated the 95s. Pretty much every year. And
It's not always great competition, though, but you can only beat who's there. If no one wants to turn up, then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not always massive classes because sit-down scares quite a lot of people.
Especially Northerners. Northerners never come and do the sit-downs, other than Paul Maiden's done it and Beach done it, like, in 2021.
Yeah, 21.
But
Here's a stat for you. We've held the British sit-down 5 times. And for those 5 years, no one has ever broken their arm or torn their bicep off in any of those 5 competitions. In any class.
injury-free.
Injury-free. Whereas stand-up arm wrestling, I've seen biceps come off 3 times, and I've seen
2 arm breaks.
2 arm breaks. So,
but I do sit everyone down beforehand and tell them the rules, and I make it clear to the refs that if they do go in a break arm position to stop it,
yeah.
not so much pros, but novices definitely. And I think Dan Stone did stop
Stop one match.
one match because the guy was
Dangerous
going like this, going all out. And I did warn them that I won't be taking anyone to A&E.
Fuck that. It's well hot. It's
Because-
Saturday. It's boiling hot. You think I'm going to sit down A&E with you and rub your fucking arm better?
Yeah, just can't be bothered. So your injury is on you. I think the venue was good as well.
Good venue,
Would you
yeah.
say it's the best venue for parking and accessibility?
Yeah, probably one of the best venues.
Like, I
in the world.
know the club in town had like a bar and that, but parking's a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nowhere for anyone to park. Couple of cunts turned up with no money.
Who turns up to a competition?
I know the
No
competition's on.
money.
Can I pay you another day?
I know that you bought all the trophies and hired the venue and taken all this time and bought all the food for us to eat, but can I not pay?
And to be honest, that did piss me off a little bit. But I just looked at the classes and I let them enter the class. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been even numbers, and then you would have had like 3 people in one class. So I let them enter, but I haven't forgot. You owe me fucking money, son. In fact, you owe me 60 swan doolies at the Queen's English, plus another 10 for the inconvenience. And every time I see you and you don't pay, it's going to go up another 10. Right, cockle.
And actually, you owe me money. Just for no reason.
Just for the inconvenience. I call it the tut inconvenience payment.
Tut tax.
Yeah, tut tax. So,
And
I'll see you. You need to pay me.
in other sit-down news, after 3 years in a row dominating and 2 overall titles, I am no longer British sit-down arm wrestling champion. I had to slide down to silver after Mark McGinley stepped up to the super heavies and took the title. Fair play to him. I had Declan Dillon in my class on the left, and we had an all-out war. Don't want it to be an excuse, but I'm going to pull out Joshua Davis's Book of Excuses.
Let's play that. Josh Davis, Book of Excuses. Go.
It's the Josh Davies Book of Excuses. He never loses, always excuses. It's the Josh Davies Book of Excuses. Get yourself a copy today.
Fucking annihilated each other on the left arm, and then I had 1 minute to pull again, and I went
I did it
up
on purpose.
against McGinley, and he pinned me.
He done well to come because he lost his first match.
He
to
did
Declan.
well to come back from the B side to win it. So fair play. That's arm wrestling. It's the luck of the draw. I've been in that situation before where Stuart and Dean fucking killed each other, and then I swooped in like a vulture and picked their fucking exhausted bodies. And that's what happened to me this year. McGinley swooped in, saw his opportunity, and that's it in a championship. Half the time is seizing your opportunity.
But he did look strong at the
Yeah,
same
he was
time.
strong. He still was strong. So
He was probably the lightest in your class as well.
and he's quite good at sit-down arm wrestling as well. He's been to all. I think he's been to the last 4 sit-downs.
I think he's been to all of them.
Yeah, and he's won the novice sit-down, and now he's won the pro super heavy.
He was he weighed in at 107 kilos because I thought he was going to be in the under 105. He turned up and he entered the supers, so he was the lightest super and he won it. Left arm.
So,
I think. How did he do right arm? Third.
yeah, third right arm. I managed to just beat him right arm.
I've never pulled him right arm actually.
But McGinley trained hard because next year you're mine.
Yeah.
Declan dominated the right arm super heavies. He won it pretty comfortably.
Won the overalls as well.
And then he beat Greg in the final of the overalls for the right arm. So he is now the new right arm super heavyweight British champion.
What did you say when you were arm wrestling him? What did you think in your head?
Oh yeah, when me and Declan were locked in on the left arm, I remember just for a second looking down and I saw his massive fucking mountainous bicep with a great big fucking vein in it that thick, and I remember sitting there like that, and then I looked down and I looked at his arm and just thought, size of his bicep. Oh yeah, carry on. But yeah, he has got very strong biceps. I don't know if you follow Declan on Instagram or anything, but he's very close to the world record in strict curl championships. So he has a very strong bicep, very strong shoulders. He's done a lot of strongman at a high level. So
That's how I proper met him as well.
he's an overall really strong guy. And he is English. A lot of people think he's just some moody looking Polish guy sat in the corner. But he's actually Southern England.
He does look unapproachable, and then when you talk to him, he's like really nice.
Yeah. So, well done, Declan. I will have a match with him on the right arm at Arm Gods on August 9th in Wales.
Charlie turned up with no eyebrows and a mullet. I think he just wanted to win it on intimidation, but ended up taking silver to Greg.
He looked more like a a sort of kid that doesn't have to queue at theme parks. You know what I mean? Kids today, I don't understand.
I had a couple of people swoop in last minute and look at the classes and go, oh yeah, you know, I could actually get a medal here, so I think I'll enter. Yeah, because I'm a fucking pussy. Because if anyone strong was in that class, then I wouldn't have entered, because I wouldn't have won anything. Just fucking enter it, innit? I did 95 kilos for 3 years and keep coming second to Greg Foster, but didn't stop me from entering it. I'm a big fat cunt now because I've got no pec. I've just been sitting around eating, but I wanted to do my left arm, but I just couldn't risk damaging myself anymore, like pulling that way. So.
And what is coming up now?
SummerSlam, 19th of July.
SummerSlam 5, is it?
Yeah. Get your matches booked in through the Facebook or private us two privately. Message us a lot privately. I could sort a few matches, but again, you know, like the people that are around that did Farm Wars, you told him what matches you wanted and he put it together. And then you pay him fucking 40 quid or whatever. I'm charging £20 just to cover the medals and the food, really.
So
I don't make any profit from it. So you organise your matches and then come down to the beach, best of 5. If you want a best of 7, then let me know. You don't have to be best of 5. It's just general, but
it could be,
makes it go quicker, doesn't it?
it could be to the death. Just arm wrestle until one of your hearts give out.
Yeah, and then we just leave you by the bins for the seagulls to
I'll put
fucking
you by the
peck at your
public
remains.
toilet on the seafront, and you'll probably rot there for a week, where people think you're some goring bum
Probably be bummed by a few tramps as well.
and pissed on.
Yeah, so SummerSlam
That's
is
just
now
by me.
open, and it's first come, first serve. I've already got 5 matches confirmed. Probably going to do... Last year there was 40 matches.
Yeah, that's probably a bit too much. I might have to cap it this year.
I cap it every year. But 40 matches, we started at 12 and we're done by 5.
Yeah, but there's always a lot of beer, a lot of side tables.
There's
music,
like 5 side tables,
barbecue.
beer. All you got to do is put a donation in for the burger or hot dog or beer. You don't have to fucking chuck 20 quid in, just like even £1.
One big match already confirmed is me, left arm against Atom Bomb, Tom Atherton. Best of 5. So
Yeah.
that's one good match on there already.
Stefan Pantelic is coming down. I'll have a left arm with anyone. If anyone wants a lefty, I'll put you to pad. Left arm.
Put your tits hard.
Look, that's training. Look at that. Oh, fucking leg of lamb. Look. What else is there?
Europeans coming up
I couldn't give a fuck about the Europeans.
in
if I'm honest.
Estonia.
I couldn't care less.
Europeans is up in Estonia. Got a few Brits going. Brooks,
They're all
Dave
old
Kelly,
cunts.
the Mantis, Mumra, Mark Walden.
Oh, cunt.
He's going to get there. He's in Masters 8, which is you turn up and if you're alive, they give you a medal.
Yeah.
And then you go on.
Yeah.
All you have to do in Masters 8 to become gold is go up to the referee, and if you can lift your arm unassisted, like that, they give you the gold medal. So Mark's been training really hard. He's been whacking in all that fucking Anavar.
The Anavar King.
So he can lift that arm up to get that gold medal. So Europeans in about a week's time. Good luck to all the Brits that are pulling. Don't know if any females are going to the
Who cares?
European, and also I don't care.
Yeah. Couldn't care less. That's pretty
Go
much
get my
it.
dinner ready, yeah?
I think we're going to go have our dinner now.
2 sugars in my tea.
Fuck off.